students, welcome to Math Magnet. Math made easy. This is for all you little geniuses who need a little help with math. Remember to use this video only as a guide to help you solve your math problems after you have attempted to solve them yourselves. Let's get into today's video. Today we are going to do chapter 6, Angles in Geometric Figures, from Pupil Book for grade 6A. We shall try to solve questions coming under review and thinking cap. Question number 1. ABCD is a rhombus, AEFD is a parallelogram. Find angle DCE, angle CDF and ECB. Now we will consider the rhombus ABCD. Over here we know sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So in this rhombus, this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degrees. So basically angle BCD plus angle CDA will be equal to 180 degrees. So we know angle CDA is 64. So angle BCD will be equal to 180 minus 64, which is equal to 116. Now in a rhombus, the diagonal will bisect the angle into two equal halves. So basically this diagonal will bisect this angle into two halves. So angle ACD will be equal to 116 divided by 2, which is equal to 58. Now we will consider the line ACE, and in this line we know sum of angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So which means angle ACD plus DCE will be equal to 180 degrees. And now we know ACD is equal to 58, which we just found. So angle DCE will be equal to 180 minus 58, which is equal to 122. So the first unknown angle we found, DCE, is equal to 122 degrees. Now we will consider DCEF as a trapezium, because CE and DF are two parallel sides, whereas DC and EF are not parallel. So over here in trapezium we know sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So angle DCE plus angle CDE will be equal to 180 degrees. Now angle angle CDF will be equal to 180 degrees. So we'll have to do angle CDF will be 180 minus 122, that is angle DCE, which we just found here. So that will be equal to 58. So that is angle CDF, the second angle that we have been asked to find. Now the third angle is ECB. Now we know angle BCD is 116, which we found here, and we know angle DCE is equal to 122 degrees, and we know sum of all angles at a given point is equal to 360 degrees. So which means angle ECB will be equal to angle BCD minus 360 minus angle BCD minus angle DCE, which is equal to 360 minus 116 minus 122, which is equal to 122. So the third unknown angle is also found, and it is equal to 122 degrees. Question number 2. WXYZ and UYVZ are rhombuses. Find angle A. Explain. Now in this image we have two rhombuses that have been given, and we have asked to find this unknown angle A. So to begin with, we will start with this rhombus, which is UYVZ. In this rhombus we can say, as per the properties of rhombus, sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So in rhombus UYVZ, angle UZV plus angle ZVY will be equal to 180 degree. So UZV will be equal to 180 minus 106. This angle will give me this angle. This is sum of two adjacent angles, right? So this angle will be equal to 180 minus this angle, which will be equal to 74. Now I know angle UZV is equal to 74, and also in a rhombus the diagonal will bisect the angle. By bisect it means it will cut the angle into two halves. So which means this angle will be equal to this angle, that is UZY plus YZV will be equal to UZV. Now we know UZV is equal to 74. So UZY will be equal to 74 divided by 2, which is equal to 37. So now we know angle UZY is equal to 37. Now we will consider the bigger rhombus, that is WXYZ. This rhombus we will see, and as per the angle properties of a rhombus, opposite angles are equal. So which means this angle will be equal to this angle, that is angle WXY will be equal to WZY. Now we know this much, we know WXY is equal to WZY, which is equal to 76. Now we also know UZY is equal to 37, what we already found. So angle A we can find by subtracting WZY minus UZY, which will be equal to 76 minus 37, which is equal to 39. So the unknown angle A is equal to 39 degrees. Question number 3. ABCD is a trapezium. DEF is an isosceles triangle. AB is parallel to DC. DE equal to EF, these two sides, and ADE and CDF are straight lines. Find angle DAB. Now this is the figure that we have. We'll begin with this isosceles triangle DEF. Now in an isosceles triangle, we know angles opposite to the two equal sides are equal. So these two sides are equal. So which means this angle will be equal to this angle. So we can say, and we know the third angle is 54, and as per the angle properties of a triangle, sum of all angles is equal to 180 degrees. So let's begin. In triangle EFD, angle EFD will be equal to EDF. So we know angle EFD is equal to EDF is equal to 180 minus 54 divided by 2. I will get angle EDF, which is equal to 63 degrees. Now we know line ADE is a straight line. So which means angle EDF will be equal to angle ADC, as since they are vertically opposite angles, and angle ADC will now be equal to 63 degrees. Now we will come to the property of trapezium. In trapezium ABCD, the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So now we know angle ADC is 63. So angle DAB will be equal to 180 minus 63, which is equal to 117. So the unknown angle DAB will be equal to 117 degrees. Question number 4. ABCD is a rhombus. ACE is a right angled triangle. Angle EAD is equal to 12 degrees and angle AEC is equal to 30 degrees. Find angle ABC. Now this is the figure that we have, and these are the angles that we already know from the question. So let's see how to solve. Since angle AC is a right angle triangle, we know this angle is 90 degree and this angle is 30 degree. That is, we know this angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 30 degrees. So this angle will be 90 minus 30, which will be equal to 60 degrees. Now angle CAE we know is 30 degrees. Correct? Now we also know in this rhombus ABCD, this diagonal AC will bisect angle DAB into DAC and CAB. Now we know angle CAE is equal to 60 degrees and we know angle EAD is alone 12 degrees. So obviously we can now find angle DAC will be equal to 60 degree minus 12 degrees, which is equal to 48 degrees. Now we know angle DAC is 48 degrees. So which means angle DAB will be 48 into 2, because this angle is bisecting angle DAB. So 48 into 2 will be 96 degrees. So angle DAB will be 96 degrees. Now, as per properties of a rhombus, sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degrees. The question here is we need to find angle ABC. Now we know angle DAB is 96 degrees. So angle ABC will be 180 minus 96, which is equal to 84 degrees. So the unknown angle ABC is equal to 84 degrees. Question number 5. BCDE is a rhombus. ABE is an equilateral triangle. Angle ABC is 130 degrees. Find angle BED. So this angle is what we have been asked to find. Now we know this is an equilateral triangle. Now what is the important property in equilateral triangle? That all sides are equal and also all angles will be equal to 60 degrees. So basically BAE will be equal to AEB will be equal to ABE, which is equal to 60 degrees. Now we know ABE is equal to 60 degrees. So, and we also know angle ABC is 130 degrees. So, angle EBC will be 130 minus 60 equal to 70 degrees. Now, in this rhombus BCDE, we know sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees, and we know angle EBC is equal to 70 degrees. So, angle BED will be equal to 180 minus 70, which is equal to 110 degrees. So, the unknown angle BED is equal to 110 degrees. Question number 6. The figure is made up of two triangles. Find the sum of angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. Now they have told this is a figure made of two triangles and these are the unknown angles that we have to find. Now let's see how to go about it. Now in triangle 1, let us consider this triangle. Angle A plus angle C plus this angle plus this angle, which is 72 plus 21 will be equal to 180 degrees. That is, sum of all angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So angle A plus angle C plus this angle is 72 plus 21 is 180 degrees. So angle A plus C will be equal to 180 minus 72 minus 21, which is equal to 87 degrees. Now we know angle A plus C is 87 degrees. Why we are stopping off with this is because over here they asked us to find sum of A plus B plus C plus D. Now we know A plus C is equal to 87 degrees. Now let's go to triangle 2. In triangle 2, angle B plus angle D plus this angle is 50 plus 21 will be equal to 180 degrees. So angle B plus D will be 180 minus 50 minus 21, which is equal to 109. Now we know the sum of B plus D is 109 and sum of A plus C is 87. So sum of A plus C, B plus C plus D will be equal to 87 plus 109, which is equal to 196 degrees. The question was to find the sum of the unknown angles. So sum of unknown angles is 196 degrees. Question number 7. BD and CE are straight lines. Find angle F and angle G. Now this is the figure that is given. We are supposed to find angle F and angle G. So BD is a straight line. We know this is a straight line. So angle C, this point, this angle 107 plus angle F should be equal to 180 degrees. So angle F will be equal to 180 minus 107, which is equal to 73 degrees. Now we found one of the unknown angle F as equal to 73 degrees. Now we'll have to find angle G, the other unknown angle. To do that, we'll consider the straight line CE. So angle F plus 48 plus G will be equal to 180 degree, and now we know angle F is 73 degrees. So angle G will be 180 minus 48 minus 73 will be equal to 59 degrees. So the unknown angle F is equal to 73 degrees and angle G is equal to 59 degrees. Question number 8. CDE is an isosceles triangle. DEF is a straight line Angle CEF is equal to angle CFE. Find angle DCF. So now the unknown angle that we need to find is DCF. Now they have already given CEF is equal to CFE. Okay, now we know these two angles are equal, and we also know angle DEC is equal to 138 degrees. Now we know this is an isosceles triangle. The triangle CDE is an isosceles triangle. So let's see how to go about. So we know angle DEF is a straight line, and we know DEC is 130 degrees, and as per this straight line and principles of angle, we know at this point, point E, sum of all angles will be equal to 180 degrees on the straight line DEF. So angle CEF will be 180 minus 138, which is equal to 42. So if this is 42, we can also say CFE is also 42, because they have given CEF is equal to CFE in the question itself. Now we'll consider triangle CEF. We know these two angles CEF and CFE is 42. So angle ECF will be equal to, or FCE will be equal to 180 minus 42 minus 42, which is equal to 96 degrees. Now we know angle FCE is equal to 96 degrees. Now we will see this isosceles triangle CDE. Now these two sides are equal, so which means angles opposite to the two equal sides will be equal. So angle CDE will be equal to angle ECD, which is equal to 180 minus 138, and that divided by 2 will give you angle DCE, which is 42 divided by 2, which is equal to 21. Now we know angle DCE is 21. We also know angle FCE is 96. So angle DCF will be DCE plus FCE, which is equal to 96 plus 21, which is equal to 117 degrees. So the unknown angle DCF is equal to 117 degrees. Question number 9. ADC is an isosceles triangle. AD equal to AC. ABC is a right angle triangle. Angle ACD is 58 degrees. AB is parallel to DC. Find angle DAB. Now we will consider this triangle ADC first. In that we know it's an isosceles triangle, and as per the properties of isosceles triangle, we know this angle, that is ACD, equal to angle ADC equal to 58 degrees. Now we know this is a shape of a trapezium, and we know that these two sides are parallel and these two sides are not parallel. So this is a trapezium, and we know this angle ADC is equal to 58 degrees. The question is DAB. So we can say that in a trapezium, the adjacent angles, the sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So sum of ADC plus DAB should be equal to 180 degrees, and we know ADC is equal to 58. So DAB will be 180 minus 58, which is equal to 122 degrees. So the unknown angle DAB is equal to 122 degrees. Question number 10. ABCE is a parallelogram. CDE is an isosceles triangle. BCD is a straight line. Find angle CDE and angle DEA. So the information that we have is ABC is a parallelogram. CDE is an isosceles triangle. BCD is a straight line. Find angle CDE. So that is the question. Now let's see how to go about it. So we know in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So which means if this is 103, this will also be equal to 103. That is BCE will also be equal to 103. So BAE is equal to BCE is equal to 103. Now we know BCD is a straight line. So angle DCE will be equal to 180 minus 103, which is equal to 77 degrees. Now we know angle DCE is 77 degrees, and we also know this is an isosceles triangle. This DCE is an isosceles triangle. So, and we know in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. So which means angle DCE will be equal to CDE, which is equal to 77 degrees, because we just found DCE is equal to 77 degrees. Now we know the two angles in the triangle, which is 77 degrees, DCE and CDE. Now AEC will be equal to 180 minus, that is in a parallelogram, the sum of the sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degrees. Now we know this BCE is 103 degrees. So AEC will be 180 minus 103, which is equal to 77 degrees. So we found angle AEC. Now the question is find angle CDE and DEA. Now we found CDE we have found as 77 degrees. Okay. Now we need to find angle DEA. So DEA will be equal to, since the CDE is an isosceles triangle, we can say DCE is equal to CDE is equal to 77 degrees. Now DEC will be equal to 180 minus 77 minus 77, which is equal to 26 degrees. Now we found angle DEC is 26 degrees. The question is DEA. We also know angle AEC is equal to 77 degrees. So angle DEA will be AEC plus angle DEC, which is 77 plus 26, which will be equal to 103 degrees. So the angle DEA will be equal to 103 degrees. Now let's solve some put on your thinking cap questions. Let's look at the first question. ABCD and ABEF are rhombuses. Angle CAD equal to 70 degree. CAF is a straight line. Find angle ECF and angle BGE. Now in this question, we will be looking at most of the concept that we have learned until now. So let's see how to solve. So at first, let's consider the rhombus ABCD. This rhombus, angle CAD will be equal to 70 degree, which is already given. This CAD will be equal to CAB, because in a rhombus the diagonal bisects the angle into two. So which means if this is 70, this CAB will also be 70. Now angle DAB will be equal to 70 plus 70, which is equal to 140. Now the entire angle DAB will be equal to 140 degrees. Now in rhombus ABCD, angle ABC will be equal to 180 minus 140, since the sum of two adjacent angles, these two are adjacent angles, so sum of these two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So which means angle ABC will be equal to 180 minus angle DAB, which will be equal to 180 minus 140, which is equal to 40 degrees. Now we know the angle DAB we know, and now we know angle ABC also. So now the next step is, since CAF is a straight line, they have given CAF is a straight line, we know this angle, that is we know CAB is 70 degrees. With that we can find what is the angle of FAB, which is 180 minus CAB, which is 180 minus 70, which is equal to 110. Now we know what is angle FAB in the rhombus ABEF. Now in the next step we will see in rhombus ABEF, angle ABE is angle ABE. We know this angle, we just found it is 110. Now this angle is 180 minus 110, that is 180 minus angle FAB, which we just found, since the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees in a rhombus. So angle ABE will be equal to 180 minus 110, which is equal to 70 degrees. Now we are going to look at the triangle BCE. This triangle we are going to consider. In this triangle, we know the angle for the point B. We know the angle ABE, we just found as 70 degree. and we also know the angle ABC, which we found here as 40 degrees. So it will be angle CBE will be equal to ABC plus ABE, which is equal to 40 degrees plus 70 degrees, which is equal to 110 degrees. Now we know angle CBE is 110 degrees. Now what we need to keep in mind is the sides of these two rhombuses, which is ABCD and ABEF, all have their sides same. Rhombus, all four sides are equal, and since both the rhombuses share one side, which means all the sides of both these rhombuses are equal, which in turn means in triangle BCE, two sides measure the same, which means it's an isosceles angle. So which means the angles opposite to the two equal sides are equal. So we know the third angle CBE as 110. So the first two angles will be 180 minus 110 divided by 2. So you get angle BCE is equal to BEC as 70 divided by 2, which is equal to 35 degrees. Now we know in this triangle all the three angles we know. Now what we have to do is we need to consider rhombus ABCD again. In rhombus ABCD, we know ACB will be equal to ECA plus BCE. These two angles if you add, you will get angle ACB. These two angles if you add, you will get ACB. Now you know ACB because, and also we know diagonals bisect this angle into two equal halves. So which means if this is 70 degrees, ACB will also be equal to 70 degrees. So which means we know our ACB is 70 degrees, and we also know BCE is also equal to 35 degrees. So with this you can easily find ECA or ECF, both are same. So which means ECA, which is equal to ECF, will be 70 minus 35, which is equal to 35 degrees. Now we found one of the unknown angles asked in the question. Now let's see how to go about the next unknown angle. So here we'll see in triangle BGE. Let's consider this triangle BGE. Here angle GBE will be equal to ABE, okay, ABE divided by 2, because we know angle ABE is 70 and the diagonal bisects this angle into 2. So which means angle GBE will be equal to 70 divided by 2, which is equal to 35. We have already found angle ABE over here as 70 degrees. So when the diagonal bisects this angle, it will become GBE will become 35 degrees. Now in triangle GBE, now we know angle GBE is 35 degrees, and we also found out from triangle BCE the angle BEC is equal to 35 degrees. So which means the third angle will be 180 minus the third angle will be what? It will be BGE. BGE will become 180 minus 35, which is equal to 110. So the second unknown angle in the question, angle BGE, will be equal to 110 degrees. Question number 2. ABCDE is a trapezium. AD is parallel to BC. Angle ABE is equal to angle EBC, and angle DCE is equal to angle ECB. So what they are saying here is, and they are asking us to find angle BEC. They are saying this angle will be equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Now we need to find this angle, which is BEC. To do that, first we will use the concept of angles in trapezium. In trapezium ABCD, the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree. So this angle plus this entire angle will be equal to 180 degree. So basically angle ABC will be equal to 180 minus BAD. So 180 minus 56 is equal to 124 degrees. Now angle ABC is 124 degrees, And we know angle ABE is equal to EBC, which means angle ABC is divided into 2 equally. So which means 124 divided by 2 will be angle ABE and will also be equal to angle EBC, which is equal to 124 divided by 2, which is equal to 62 degrees. Now we know angle EBC is 62 degrees. Now similarly, let's do on the other side. So angle BCD will be equal to 180 minus 72, which is the adjacent two sum of two adjacent angles equal to 180 degrees as per the properties of angles in a trapezium. So angle BCD will be 180 minus 72, which is equal to 108. Now again we know angle DCE is equal to ECB. So which means these two have been split equally. So which means 108 is split equally into 2. So 108 divided by 2 will be equal to 54. So we know angle ECB is equal to 54. Now let's consider the triangle EBC. We are asked to find angle BEC and we know the other two angles. This one is 62 and this one is 54. So the third angle will be 180 minus 62 minus 54, which will be equal to 64. So the answer is for angle, the unknown angle BEC is equal to 64 degrees. Question number 3. ABCD is a square. AED is an equilateral triangle. Find angle CBE. So over here we know ABCD is a square and we know AED is an equilateral triangle. They've asked us to find angle CBE. So in an equilateral triangle we can say all the sides are equal and also all angles will be equal to 60 degrees. So which means ADE will be equal to DEA will be equal to DAE, which is equal to 60 degrees. So all the three angles in the triangle ADE will be equal to 60 degrees. Now we know angle DAB in the square will be equal to 90 degrees because all angles in the square will be equal to 90 degrees. Now we know DAE is 60 degrees and we know DAB is 90 degrees. So now we can easily find BAE. So which will be BAE will be equal to DAB minus DAE, which is 90 minus 60, which is equal to 30 degrees. Now we know angle BAE is 30 degrees. Now let us consider the triangle BAE. Now the point to be noted here is this triangle ADE we know is an equilateral triangle, which means the side AE is equal to side AD, which means AE will also be equal to AB because AB is equal to AD, it's a square. So which means AE is also equal to AB. So now triangle ABE becomes an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. Now we know in this triangle ABE, what are the factors we know? We will know angle ABE is equal to AEB because in an isosceles triangle the opposite angles to the equal sides are equal. So which means these two angles will be equal and we know the third angle BAE is 30 degrees. So now we can find ABE by subtracting 180 minus 30 divided by 2. So it will be 150 divided by 2, which is equal to 75. Now we know angle ABE is 75. Now again, since this is a square, we know angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees. So which means we can find CBE by subtracting 90 minus this angle 75, which we found ABE. So CBE will be ABC minus ABE, which is 90 minus 75, which is equal to 15. So this unknown angle CBE is equal to 15 degrees. Thank you friends. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe for more such useful videos. Feel free to comment your doubts down below and I shall get back to you at the earliest. See you soon with another math video. Bye.